history always raises questions, and personalities become the answers.
Sindh. In Pakistani's history, there is a name upon whom the label of treason was placed at times, and at other times,
Were he truly a traitor? Or the true son of his land?
GM Sayed was born on 17 January 1904 in the village of Sindh, district Dadu, Sindh. He belonged to a Syed family, a household where knowledge, spirituality, and land ownership blended together.
From childhood, he possessed curiosity, self-respect, and the ability to think deeply.
Though opportunities for formal education came his way, Sayed believed more in self-study than traditional schooling. His interest in history, philosophy, religion, and politics grew from a young age. He was deeply inspired by the poetry of Shah Abdul Latif Bhittai, and the ideas of great world philosophers also shaped his thinking.
Thus began the construction of a new intellectual foundation.
As he stepped from childhood into youth, Syed began observing the world around him keenly.
British colonial rule, Hindu-Muslim tensions, and the hardships of Sindh's peasants, all of these sowed the seed of politics in his heart. In the 1920s, the Khilafat movement swept across the Indian subcontinent. GM Sayed became part of this movement.
This was his first formal political involvement. He faced imprisonment at a young age, but his determination never broke. At that time, Sindh was part of the Bombay Presidency. Sayed made his first major political goal to separate Sindh.
His efforts succeeded. In 1936, Sindh was separated from Bombay and restored as an independent province.
In 1938, Sayed presided over the Sindh Muslim League Conference. This brought him closer to the All India Muslim League.
During the peak of the Pakistan movement, Sayed was among the most active leaders of Sindh.
He mobilized the youth of his land for this cause. His speeches and writings became the strength of the Muslim League in Sindh.
But this journey did not last long.
Then came 1947 Parli. Pakistan was created. But Sayed's dreams and the state's decisions soon began to collide.
He awakened the people of Sindh to fight for their rights. This struggle was not easy, and cases.
But Sayed's tone and ideology grew even stronger.
In 1972, Sayed raised a powerful slogan, Chand, Sindhu Desh. He declared that Sindh needed its own. Sayed was not just a politician, he was a thinker. His books, articles, and writings remain the intellectual foundation of Sindh even today.
He tried to connect politics with spirituality. For him, nationalism and humanism were inseparable.
GM Sayed wrote more than 6 books. Sindhu Desh Papun Why and For Whom, The Message of Latif, and these writings are treasure houses of politics, literature, and philosophy. Thus, he was not only a politician but also a man of letters. Even in politics, he carried the message of love, peace, and humanity. Sindh's spirituality was the center of his political vision. Sayed spent a large portion of his life in prison. Cases were filed against him, restrictions were imposed. Yet he never feared, never bowed.
After the declaration of Sindhu Desh, the state of Pakistan labeled him a traitor. Cases of treason were instituted against him.
Efforts were made to isolate him politically. But his influence in Sindh still remained strong.
His life was full of dedication and challenges. People remember him in different ways.
In the final years, he continued his work quietly. Even today, his ideas influence society. Time will decide, but his name and legacy will live forever.